Hello, everybody. Let me turn on the music real quick. How is everybody on this fine day? I know, quick start. I want to jump into this, even though I shouldn't because I don't have my references pulled up. And I'm not about to dox everybody. And by everybody, I mean the person I will be drawing today. I lost Twitch for a second. Oh my gosh. My entire body just like shut down for a second. it stopped working. I hope everyone is having a good Sunday. Because my Sunday has been a little weird. And by weird, I mean I woke up way too early and then couldn't fall back asleep. What is opening? What is this? accidentally clicked Spotify to open. I don't want Spotify to open. I'm gonna give everyone a few seconds to like trickle in because I just started. Give me. Oh, my About Me isn't working again. Oh well. I'll have to live. I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. So. Has my like Discord thingy worked? No, it hasn't. Streamcord is up. We're gonna do it anyways because Streamcord's being dumb. Do I still have no, don't do that. Copy link. There we go. Alright, maybe Discord now will hear that I'm live. I don't know why it wouldn't let me post that. Now it is. Hello! Ooh. Hello, Chris. So, today, without further ado, since I've already like wasted like 5 minutes setting up, letting my body find its way back to me. Today is the long-awaited character creation that I have been lying about to you all for like the last 3 weeks. So today you are going to firsthand see what I do from start to finish as a job. My body is ready. Mine is not. My like left shoulder is sore for no reason other than the fact that I've been typing all day finishing my senior thesis that's due tomorrow. Oh, now Streamcord wants to work and post that I'm streaming after I've already tagged everybody. Now I feel really bad. God damn it, Streamcord. Oh wow. So, without further ado, let's head on to the drawing. If my OBS wants to break. Please. Please, I beg. It works! So, today we are making a weird D&D request. So if you're not, comfortable with gore or body horror, I would tune out for this stream because this is a mutant zombie that has been essentially like Frankensteined together with a bunch of different creatures as seen on screen. This is a commission for Anonymous. I will not name them simply because I don't think they want to be named, and even if I did ask them, they're not awake. So I wouldn't even be able to ask if they were okay. But they are a good friend of mine. I went to high school with them. I'm gonna move this over just a tad bit because this was like upsetting me, like how far away I was. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing with that. But this commission is for a good friend of mine. We went to high school together, and he plays D&D. So I'm making him his D&D character today. That will be done hopefully in the next week or two. Probably 2 weeks from now, because I have finals this week. It's snowing outside my window again. It's April. It's like been snowing off and on all day with like the occasional like sunshine, and it's really weird. But we're gonna get started without further ado. So let me just read this real quick. Left arm of a black dragonborn, head of a goblin, torso of an elf, right arm of a human, legs of a Triton. I don't know what a Triton is. Oh, are those what they are? Are those the sea people? Does anyone play D&D in the chat and can tell me what a Triton? Triton? I feel like they're mer people. They are. I was correct. They're mer people. I was right. So I wonder if he wants me to add, like, fins. I know he said I could take artistic liberty. Okay, so they're, like, mer people. They got scales. Okay, cool. Yeah. Triton. Okay, the body is muscular and it has missing chunks of flesh where you can see through, and in him facial features are not, and he has more noble features. I'm gonna assume noble as in like high cheekbones, sunken eyes. I'm gonna worry about the armor later. So this is gonna be an interesting creature that I have to draw. Oh, he didn't tell me how tall he wanted this thing. I'm assuming it's gonna be like normal human height because it has all these like amalgamations on it. Okay. I don't know. Ooh, that's not a good color to start off with. So first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay out a body. And since this is a reference sheet, the pose isn't gonna be too complicated. It's just gonna be like a forward-facing pose. And since this man is a little bit muscular, I do have that. Do I have the symmetry tool on here? I don't. That's so weird. I think I have to update my psi if I want that, but not today. So he is a goblin. I feel like I should have pulled up like a goblin reference as well. Oh man, I am like underprepared. Goblin D&D E. I think they're in E5. Edition 5? Okay, so goblins do have like those like spindly looking ears. I have drawn a goblin before, I believe. He had a head of a goblin, right? Head of a goblin, torso of an elf, left arm of a dragon. So I'm gonna make that like visibly bigger, but we're just gonna get the base body down first. And since this is a sketch, we're not gonna be little perfectionists. Do not ask me to teach you anatomy because I'm awful at it. It's a lie. I'm pretty good at anatomy, but not today. Maybe another time. Okay, my mother is requesting me, so I do have to take a break for like 2 seconds. It won't be that long, but I'm going to finish up this quick half profile. Arm, muscle, bicep, tricep, elbow, or that elbow's kind of inwards. Elbow, then wrist is gonna be somewhere like around here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do these hands, so we're just gonna, then forearm. Excuse you, ma'am. Why are you scratching on my chair? One of my dogs is scratching at the base of my chair, but unfortunately, I cannot let them up at this time. Okay. So this is a nice start. He is a little wider than I wanted him to be, which is okay. I mean, he's a goblin though. Goblins have like really weird heads. we're just gonna shrink this down a little, bring it up. I deselect. Okay, so this is the beginning of our little monster dude that we're doing. Yeah, okay, this is not too bad of a base, actually, damn. Nice, okay. I will, BRB, so I'm gonna draw you guys a cute little bean in the meantime for while I'm away. Let's see if I can remember how to draw my own VTuber. Oh. Gotta draw her little feather that she has. There we go. I do have a BRB screen, but this is cuter. We'll give 3 little hearts. And a little thumbs up. Okay, I shall return. I'm back. Who missed me? Okay, back to this grind. I don't know how far I'm gonna get with this character today. I will be taking hourly breaks, maybe hour and a half-ish breaks. Normally when I go through my character creation, I spend a couple days on each part. Right now, this is like part 1. This is base. This is just kind of getting a form down. Man, I'm so sad I don't have like my symmetry tool on my computer. I have to figure out why I don't have that. I completely forgot to look that up. So, now that we have what I like to call the silhouette down, did somebody just follow and like Streamlabs not tell me? Oh, thank you for the follow. Alucrotum? I hope I said that name right. If I said it wrong, yell at me. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I have to... Hello, hello, how are you? Sai does have different versions. I'm specifically using Sai 2 right now, though, which normally has the symmetry tool, but I think this Sai 2 I have on my tablet is a newer version than the one I have on my computer. Because I feel like if I go... Let's not show my, Oh, that just changes the size of them. That's kind of weird. Is it Alucrotum? Alucrotum? We love it. It's a nice name. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I wish I knew more about this character. Damn. I will get it one of these times. I spit all over my screen. That's gross. I don't want to butcher it. If I butcher it, I feel bad. So, I'm going to give myself little notes to draw when I draw him. Just because there are so many little details, we're going to go from top to bottom. He has a goblin head. Oh my god. Dragon left arm. What was his right arm? Was it a human arm? Human right arm. Elf body. And then Triton legs. I don't believe he mentioned if this character had... Oh, nope. Had... He's just overall muscular. Okay. I like how his name is Mike. That is such a random name. Thank you for that. Okay, we're just gonna kind of stick that in the corner for a little reminder for myself. Okay, so now that we have this done, we're gonna go in and flesh out some of these details like the head and the arm. And since he does have varying body types, I'm gonna do something a little fun, and we're gonna make his left arm bigger than his right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this layer, we're gonna kind of cut out his arm shape, and we're gonna make it a little longer and a little thicker. Give us some visual flavor. He did say it was the arm of a dragon. Not a dragonborn, a dragon. I lied, it is a dragonborn. But dragonborns are still pretty big. So we're gonna do that. Is this color... Ooh, maybe I was on the right layer. Kinda can't see that color. That's better. Viewers in the chat, have any of you guys... I have 3 dogs in here with me. I almost rolled over one. Do any of you guys play D&D by chance? Do any of y'all run campaigns? Do we got any DMs in here? Or do we just have players? Or fans of Dungeons and Dragons? Oh, more Genshin leaks. Oh, heck yeah. Because I hope I have a couple D&D fans in here. I don't play either. It's okay. I used to play a long time ago, but I no longer, because I don't have the time for it. And I would rather create the characters that people play. So since his head is symmetrical, I'm only going to draw half of his head. And it's a goblin. So they have like this weird proportion of like head to body. We're going to do this darker so I can see this. Yeah, that's better. And he is undead, so it's not like I kind of have to worry about proportions too much. I feel like I have to follow that weird proportion, that they're more oval shaped than they are. They're squished outwards more than they are upwards. So I'm going to keep that in mind. I haven't done a warm-up today. This is my warm-up. Eye socket. Do we want to give him like a weird gauntly nose? Because D&D goblins don't have that like that long pointy nose. They have more of like a stout pig nose almost. So we're gonna kind of give him kind of a nose shape like this. I'm not happy with how this looks. They quite literally just have like an oval forehead, I swear. I'm gonna find a goblin I like and I'm gonna pull it up next to me. So I'm really enjoying what this little dude looks like. Oh, he kind of gave me a reference too. I guess I should be looking at that. Again, I'm so sorry if anyone is like uncomfortable with gore or body horror. I would not tune into the stream. I would either just listen or watch with caution. Cause this is not gonna be a pretty custom, which is what I normally do. Kind of has like this downward turned nose. I hope I do this man justice. I don't draw enough of like ugly characters. It's like this cheekbones. Okay, so he's got kind of like a goblin from Spider-Man look to him. We're just gonna draw it in the shape of a mouth for right now, because I will ruin this man later. And by ruin, I mean we're gonna just take chunks of him out. We're gonna place in some eyebrows as well. Big hunkin' eyebrows. And now since this is a commission as well, I send numerous updates to the commissioner when I get around to doing commissions, and he also knows that I'm in school doing finals and stuff, so he's not too worried about a deadline. Most of the times I do give my commissioners, my clients, a deadline about like when I finish, when I start, and they once again they all get like updates as frequently as possible as well. We're gonna copy also like the ear shape that this little dude has. He's kind of like broken ears. And if anyone has any questions about a more in-depth step that I do or how to draw something, feel free to like pick my brain. I go to school for this for a reason. I went to school to get better and to learn about things that I never would have normally learned on my own. I also want you guys to say hi to my puppies that are in here with me, because my family is cooking dinner. And this is like their little ritual. They come in here and keep me company when my family is cooking. We're gonna add like a fold, like some skin fold. Maybe not. We'll add more like refined details in a minute. So, this is the moment of truth. If I drew this in proportion, when I flip this and mirror the head design, it won't look weird. Hey, there we go. That's pretty nice. I'm proud of this. I don't draw a lot of monster-esque characters, like I said. So I'm pretty proud of this. I'm gonna squish this down a little, though. His head is a little tall. Now, he said he had, like, the torso of an elf. An elf is basically a human, I feel like. They're just humans with the pointy ears. I am going to look up, and I'm stupid. This man has references for me. I should just use those. I'm really dumb today. Oh, no. What are we doing? Stop that. Oh, okay. Twitch. OBS. Okay. Is like that the kind of body that he was wanting? I guess so. He wanted like a muscular, the left arm of a black dragonborn. Okay. So we're not gonna look at that because that's a little creepy. We're gonna stare at the legs and the arm. I'm not gonna let you guys look at that since I know how to draw a human body. And I'm also gonna start this on another layer so I don't mess up the head. We're gonna do this. Oh, and like I said, pick my brain for how I draw bodies or anything if you're interested, because humans are like what I draw. I rarely ever draw animals, which is weird because I grew up on drawing animals. That's how I got my career started, if you will. Drawing animals. I just put a little circle here. And if I remember, we're not gonna make him totally beefed out, but we are gonna give him some like shape to him. We don't want this man to be like stick thin. Then men have like this weird little like hip triangle that I've noticed. We're also gonna show a bit of like of the obliques, which is your side muscles, which is like this space right here. We're gonna show off a little bit of that if he wants it. He wants to be a bit of a whore. You didn't hear that? I coughed. Okay. This is nice. We're coming together. And then we're gonna draw a suggestive. Because actually, it would be here. Yeah. And it's right around there. And we're gonna give him like boxers to wear for right now. Like a little Speedo to wear. So Twitch doesn't kill me. The one thing I always have trouble drawing are abs, believe it or not. Even though they're just kind of like this. They follow like the hip. I'm gonna draw his little wrist. Little elbow indents, and then we're gonna draw a hand. And we're gonna do sort of a relaxed hand position. This is the outside. This is like his thumb right here. That thumb was way too big. I always have trouble drawing hands, but I always love drawing them. I know a lot of people hate drawing hands, and I don't blame them. They're hard to draw. But once you figure out like how to draw them in your style or how you like to draw them, they're so easy. Easier than feet. Thank you for the follow, Falling Cakes. Hands are annoying. But I feel like once you find out like your trick how to draw them, they're so easy. I found a tutorial how to draw them. And I can't remember who it was by, but it broke it down into basically a box. Like look at this. Look at this magic. Hand. Naked feet. I refuse to draw feet. It is hilarious. I'm gonna have to draw feet for this dude as well. But I can get away with fudging them a little because they are the feet of like a mermaid. Even though mermaid aren't supposed to have feet. Mer people, fish people. I feel like I can get away a little bit with it. Because they have like webbed feet. Fish people, yes. Aquatic, Aquaman's people. Also, welcome, Falling Cakes. We're gonna kind of draw on these muscles as well because I noticed. Oh, they follow like this like weird pattern that flows with muscle. So I'm gonna keep that in mind as well. Isn't Aquaman like part fish or something? I'm gonna draw on like the scale pattern that I want to use as well. How are you today, Falling Cakes? Welcome to my chaos. That is my character creation. Okay. Knees are also, I've found out, knees like aren't circles. They're more like these weird like pentagon shapes. Yeah, see, I don't want to touch these feet. I have no I tweeted this out yesterday. I know nothing about superheroes, Marvel, DC. You couldn't ask me like a single question and I wouldn't be able to answer it. But if you asked me anything about Deadpool, I'd be able to answer that in my sleep. And then shins, legs are my favorite thing to draw. If I had to say anything, yes, I love Deadpool. I just watched the first movie the other day with my girlfriend, and we're gonna watch the second movie soon, hopefully. If not, I'm gonna bully her until we do. My dog's still on the floor sleeping. I wonder if I could like get away with like a weird fish scale pattern like this, even though that's not how muscle lays on the leg. It lays like this. See, but they also have like a vertical pattern right here. Interesting. We'll play around. They're not lazy. They sleep a lot. I think there was a study somewhere that said cats. I know I have dogs, but I have cats as well. Cats sleep for like 80% of their lifetime, I guess. And I found that really funny. They sleep a lot. You're gonna see me fudge these feet. I promise you. Or we might add some like ankle bone action. Yeah. We love lazy dogs. Okay, I think this is pretty good. Because, like, we got collarbone, neck bone, pectoral muscle. We got some of this oblique showing. This comes the fun part. His legs are a little skinny, but you know what? I'm not. We're kind of going for that Dorito super. Let me like thicken this out. Hey, there we go. We're kind of going for that lean look. We're gonna copy this and flip this over. If everything lines up right, the anatomy won't look jank. Hey! It's a little wide. I will have to shrink him down a little bit, but you know what? I'm not mad. I'm gonna move this over. See? That's pretty good. We're just gonna connect his pelvis down here. We're gonna keep the Speedo on him. It looks pretty nice. Okay, we got the base down. Now we kind of have to fix this arm dealio over here because he does want a dragonborn arm, as seen like over here. So we're going to cut out this. And we're just gonna blow his arm up a little. Make it a little wider. That kind of hangs a little differently, but it's not too out of shape. I don't want to make this humongously different. Even though that's the whole point of this character. I still want to make it look tasteful, you know what I mean? Okay, I think that's a good size. I don't want to make it any bigger because then it will just kind of overtake the design, and that's not what we want. Oh, that lines up here. Nice. Sweet. Okay, so now that we have this base design down, I don't think he mentioned any chunks of flesh. So yeah, this is his right side. This is his left side. Because if we're looking at this, if we're kind of like looking at a person, they'll be flipped. If this was mirrored, however, this would be his left side. This would be his right. But this isn't mirrored. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, let's see what this looks like without that. Ooh. That looks nice. We're going to clean this up a little, though. We're going to change this. I'm going to make that a little bigger. I believe this muscle is right. Or should not be right. I feel like this is more so like one lump, right? Oh, I left it on the gross image. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, this is like all... Whoops. One... Oops, hide that layer. This is all one muscle. I gotta kind of... loop this. But that looks wrong. I don't know my own muscle groups. And this is why we need references, kids. We're gonna look it up on my phone real quick. No, I am right. I just have them placed in the wrong area. So, we have your deltoid, and then we have the bicep, which is what makes up this like weird muscle right here. Kind of like comes out like this. And then we have the tricep, which is what this little like muscle is. Okay, so I was right. I just had them in a little bit of a weird place. We're gonna undo all of this work and go back with what I originally had, because I was right. Because it still looks right. The muscles are just placed a little incorrectly, but no one's gonna know. Don't tell my teacher. Just don't tell my professor, and we'll be fine. So he didn't mention anything about hair. So I guess we're just gonna... Did the goblin he give me have any hair? A little bit. He has like dimples and stuff, like little bumps. We're gonna give him like little hair tufts. We also need to unify this color because like these are like several different colors. We're also gonna merge these layers down because I am happy with how this looks. So here comes the fun part of adding detail on top of this layer. So he is a zombie, so he probably will have like white out eyes. But we're gonna hint at irises. And I'm gonna generally kind of draw where I want these missing pieces of his face to be, so Twitch doesn't kick me off the platform. And we're gonna kind of have to think about like what the inside of a mouth would look like. So there's gonna be like teeth, a little bit of like cheek muscle, and then like we can take out like a hunk of his ear. That'll be fun. Ear bites. Yeah. Just gonna define that a little bit more. Then we can take out, kind of indent his head maybe. Maybe this goblin head like got smacked in or something. Show off a little bit of skull, a little bit of brain. He is a zombie after all, so I'm only doing as requested. Hello. You're awake. Hello. You can't get up here right now. I'm working. Go back to sleep. We're gonna keep the nose as is. I think this nose is really, really nice. We're just gonna define that eyebrow a little bit more. Give him more of like a wrinkle. Tone this down just a little more. Eye bags. Eye bags are always appropriate for any character. Add eye bags, instantly 10 times better. We could add some like battle damage too. I mean, he's got like some of his brain hanging out, but we can give him like some gnarly little scars. Maybe that's why he's blind. He has like a scar injury. I don't want to like indent his eyes too much. I still want them to stand out. So we're gonna indicate that his eyes are sunken in with a little bit of eyelid action as well. And he does not have to be symmetrical, thank God. You can get away with a little bit of lopsidedness. He's got more of his ear taken out on this side, so we'll leave that. Give him maybe some like more facial hair kind of coming out. Since this side is oozing, we can copy what this dude has and like have some like drool kind of sliding out of his lip. Yeah, nice. Okay. On to... I really want to draw this arm. I'm really in a mood to draw like scales, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna... Oops, not that. Not that. We're gonna draw some dragon arm. So my best part about this is that we get to give him these big ass claws. And I, funny enough, have claws on, and by claws I mean acrylic nails, and I don't wear those too often. This is the fun part, and I get to segment his fingers too. So they kind of get to follow my sketch. Do that still action. Give him little like knuckle guards. I'm not gonna draw the bandage, not just yet, because that is like a clothing feature that I think he wants. So we're kind of just gonna do that. We're gonna indicate where the palm is. We're gonna segment off this part of his thumb as well, but we're gonna leave the other part just attached to his hands. We're gonna kind of leave that all one scale and break it down the middle at least. A more of like an interesting hand shape. Curve these ones the opposite way. Do this action. Yeah, that looks good. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're still sketch mode. We're still in design mode. We're gonna hint at some of his other claws that he has too. So it doesn't look like he's just one single finger. Nice. Then we're gonna move on to his elbow. So we're gonna have to kind of cut his arm down the side. This is where all of his scales are gonna be. And I'm actually gonna have them going the opposite direction of what the reference says, just because normally on lizards, their scales point towards extremities, so like noses, tops of heads, their fingertips, toe tips, and tails. So we're gonna have the scales pointing this way with the arm, if that makes sense. But we're still gonna take inspiration from this up here, and particularly this. That's really nice. But we're gonna change it up a little. Because we do have to remember this is like grafted on since he is a zombie. We're gonna flip this image upside down actually. Can you do 180? Yeah, that'll give me like a better... That isn't helping me. This just made me even more confused. Okay. Oh, my nose. So these scales kind of layer like this. And we're gonna keep in mind his armor as well. Oh, they kind of actually do this. They're little bands. Kind of like leather strips, almost like leather belts. It's gonna indicate that. And we're gonna cheat as well. Just gonna copy paste. can. And with a little bit of deforming, we have our next scale. Do that again and again. Turn this inward a little bit more. Stretch that out. Gotta pull this one in a little bit more. Following my guideline, which also means should do this. So that this follows that curve. Remember to keep everything nice and simple and stupid. Nice and simple, stupid. Don't want to overwork ourselves too soon. And then we're gonna continue this arm pattern. We're gonna cut it here though, again to follow with like the curve of the arm and the muscles underneath. And then we're gonna bring it back out as it goes down. And as it goes down, I'm gonna take away this triangle shape and kind of go in favor of a more rounded style. Further down his arm it goes. Nice. Okay, perfect. And now for the underneath, we're just gonna do like a plane. Get rid of some of these lines. Our guideline, we don't need that anymore. Keep this center line. And then we're just gonna add like your typical muscle underneath because yeah, we don't need to be fancy with it. And we're gonna imply the little arm muscle here as well that I like doing. Sweet. And now we get to add these like cool looking little spikes that he has that are just here. I'm gonna carve them out as well, give them more shape. I'm gonna go down. Let's say like until here. I give him more of these spikes, horns, if you will. Give him a little bit more spice. I want to specifically, though, add a broken one, or at least a chipped one. Kind of like break it off, you know? Give it a little bit of damage. We can completely just kind of knock this bottom one off. I'm liking that. Okay. Nice. And since I already kind of flushed everything else out, we're gonna go back over this. Give him some like teeth showing on this other side so it's visual flavor. On a different layer though, I will draw his head and flip it over. Work smarter, not harder, boys. Woohoo! I'm also gonna trace the top of this ear. Since both sides do have the tops of their ears. I'm not going to necessarily give him like actual eyebrows. I'm just going to imply that he has like eyebrow hair. Gonna copy paste. He's looking like he doesn't look too scary right now. Kind of show off his inner eye. Oh, I didn't copy over the nose. Whoops. It's okay. Just kind of fudge it a little and just do this. His nose a little too pointy. There we go. That's not bad. Finish off his ears. Give him that cut back. Give back the fold. Now I will do something that is like a staple of my design and give him a little earring. Earrings always make a design better. You cannot tell me I'm wrong. Because you are wrong if you say that you don't like earrings or jewelry. Always spice up a design. Give him more of that like crappy hair on his head. Ooh, I have to blow my nose. Maybe I can get away with it. Drink your water, children, if you haven't drinking your water. Everyone take a drink of water. I'm taking a water break. Oh, okay, we're good. I like chugged half of my water bottle. I'm gonna have to get more. A shot of water? No, more than a shot, please. Okay, since he is symmetrical from here on out, I'm gonna go back to just drawing one half of his body. We're gonna lay in that. A little bit of this action. Yes, multiple shots of water. We're gonna lay in his arm muscle. Kind of like pectoral muscle as well. We're gonna define that. Actually, that's a little too short. Woohoo! Sorry, I am messaging the commissioner. Oh, where'd my pen go? No! Oh, I thought I dropped my pen on the floor. Hi, princess. You're still in here with me. What have you done? So once I get my my rewards and everything set up for bits and all that fun jazz and subs. I'm thinking around the 5,000 to like 3,000 range, I will have webcam mode because I do have a webcam. I just don't like using it, which is why I'm a VTuber. But with that being said, a webcam reward will be available when I set up my bits and stuff. I'm just waiting for this tax year to end so that I can get a business license and then do all that fun jazz. He just kind of has like, he said he had a human arm, but human and elves are the same thing. We're gonna do like a fun little zombification and kind of just staple them right here. Staples. Maybe a little bit of like stitch work in between too. Give it more flavor. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, my dog has left us. Goodbye, princess. You will be missed. Oh, I get to move back over into my spot. My chair was sitting in like an awkward position because of her. Segment these fingers as well because it's my style. Everyone better have hydrated or I'm gonna become your sleep paralysis demon for a week. Oh, I gotta plug in my tablet. Battery is a little... Oh, my cord's all the way on the floor. It fell. This is why we have those little dinosaur grippers. Like the little dinosaur heads that are just kind of like chompers. Just nom 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 nom. That's why we have those. Okay. And she is charging. Nice. So that I don't accidentally kill my stream. Because my tablet wasn't charged. And we just hint at other fingers. Let's see what this looks like. That's not too bad. I'm really liking this enhanced arm. So we're gonna keep that. And then we're gonna continue on with the body. We're going to hint at some abs. Twitch, don't flag me for nudity. He has a Speedo on. Then we're gonna do a bit of, oh. Yeah, obliques look like fish scales. That's how I always remember how to draw them. They look like fish scales. And then we're gonna finish off his little Speedo that he has. It's not really a Speedo, but you know. Twitch won't let me draw that. And I refused to lose affiliate. Nice. Okay, we're gonna add in his collarbone too, which is like a little bit of a handlebar shape. Which is, I found that out recently. Collarbones aren't straight. They have like a handlebar shape to them. And I feel like I was lied to because of that. And then we're just gonna copy over. I want to say at least this much. At the center of his body. Erase this bit. And merge. And then we're gonna complete this line. Then we're we're gonna add some stitching and staples on this pectoral over here. Kind of like connecting those two arms. I'm not sure how he wants these connected. I'll have to ask. Because it does not say. I'm gonna add that vein is really creeping me out. I'm not even gonna lie. Can I move this over? No, because then I look at that ugly thing and I don't want to. Okay. Oh, those abs are not lined up properly. I'm gonna erase this middle line. Draw a new middle line. There we go. And belly button. Gotta draw that in. No, please. Thank you. Select transparency as my color. Nice, he's looking pretty good. We're gonna draw this little divider in. Okay, now comes the fun part. I get to tear this apart. I get to destroy and decompose this man's body. So that's what I'm gonna do. I always love adding scars directly across the pectoral muscle because you can like add them down below under the obliques to show well, first off the titty, but you can also show like dimension in your drawings that way. If you just offset them a little bit. I'm gonna take a hunk out of this arm right here. We're gonna show off like the muscle underneath a little bit. Maybe like have some of the skin like hanging down. No, that maybe we'll come back to that. We'll have like a little bit of it missing out up here. Drawing more muscle marks. Take like another weird hunk out of his arm. Draw more muscle lines in. Maybe like switch up the pattern a little. Is this anatomically accurate? Probably not. But you know what? It's fine because it's a fictional character. We're gonna draw like another line of muscle missing. Do more of these lines inside. Maybe add another mark here. Trying to like figure out where some of these scars would go. Kind of like give these body parts a story, you know? You could add like a slash right across his neck. Add another one. Take like a bit of his shoulder out so we can see some bone action. Get it? We're gonna draw in the clavicle. Maybe have it like disappearing under some shoulder muscle. I know shoulder muscle lines up like this, and then I know pectoral muscles line up like this. We're gonna be a little accurate today. This is your like 5th warning of the day, kids. If you cannot handle gore, this is not the stream for you. Not today. You like add more missing down here. Line up those lines. You add like another one in there. Just because. He's looking pretty beat up. This poor man. We add like another scar across here. I'm so sorry if you thought I only drew cutesy cuddly things. or like memes. No. I'm apologizing here and now. Okay, so I think he's like appropriately beat up for now. And now we can get onto these like cool mermaid legs things. I still don't exactly know what these are. Alright, I'm gonna send a little bit of an update to the commissioner. Hit parent screen. Oh, wait. Which screen is I gonna take a screenshot of? Both. The answer is both. I don't need him seeing Twitch. So we're gonna cut out the top half. Where is he at? I gotta find him. Boom, there he is. Send. He doesn't need to know we're streaming. It's fine. Wouldn't care. Water break. Okay, back to this. I'm gonna start off with like the knee area. And since the legs are identical, I'm gonna do one, copy it over. This weird pattern that's just kind of here, I really like. But I also like the idea of following actual leg muscle anatomy. But this is fantasy, so fuck that. Just gonna make sure they're like all evenly spaced out. Give it this layered look. Because it is, after all, a fish species. Then we're gonna come in and do the same for the inner leg. And it looks like he's wearing socks. Almost. Oh, weird how that didn't redo. That's okay. Now this deep nest music is appropriate. Okay. Oh, head itches. Ooh. That didn't feel good. Alright, back to work. Ooh. Like I said, I'm not too sure how far I'll be able to go with this custom. I'm not 100% sure of like Twitch's guidelines about drawing gore and specifically nudity, because he did order a safe for work nude, but I could get away with putting like boxers on him. I'll have to ask the commissioner if what they want. Ooh, his legs have like this weird pattern too. like break off here and do this sort of thingy, which I can follow. Bye. Ah! My pull-out desk keeps like disappearing under my real one, and it keeps making my tablet go down with it. Mark out this area because I kind of want it just to be the shin that's affected. The kneecap is gonna start it as well. I'm not too sure what to do for this area. I could just do like your typical like fish scale pattern, and that's what I'm leaning towards. I also might just leave it bare and like indicate fish scales because his bottom half is visually heavy right now just with this pattern alone. So we'll see. I'm gonna leave that bare for right now. Do the shin scales. Never thought I would be saying those words, but you know. Indicate a bigger toe. I could make this cursed. We're going to, because we're going to give him webbed feet. We're going to indicate the heel as well. Then we're going to do that nice pattern that I see in this one. Kind of flick these lines up. Give him this sort of pattern on his shins that I would assume would wrap around to the other side. So we're going to cheat. I'll draw that and copy it over and flip it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this upper part bare just because there's so much visually going on with his legs. I'll cap off his knee, but I'll just like kind of slowly indicate that there's scales. Just lightly indicate that there is something down there, but it's not fully in view. And then we're also going to copy this over because it's the same thing for the other leg. I'm not sure how I'm gonna like tackle decaying the legs. It's gonna be interesting. How do you like decay fish scales? I hope everyone has eaten as well. Everyone needs to eat dinner. Lunch maybe, or even like a late night snack. Oh. I'm gonna angle this arm inwards just a little bit because it's at a very weird angle. I forgot like the tip of his hand. I'm gonna shorten it up a little. Oh no, I forgot the tip of the spike. There we go. His head is also kind of up high on his body. I also want to widen it just a tad. Okay. Now I get to damage this up. Give him some more like gnarly scars. Not sure how to damage a dragon arm. I have to look at like gross image like for 1 second. Okay. We're gonna add more of that muscle pattern. Maybe some like skin. Maybe not. It kind of looks better without the skin, so we won't add it. I do have to make sure this like outer layer is raised. Like a scar or two. I'm not sure how to like battle damage scales. Because you know they're tough. Why would they be battle damaged? I think we'll leave the arm and the legs unless he requests that I have them damaged. That indicate more of the knuckle scales. Raise them up a little bit. Erase that. Add like a little like transition scales. Yeah, okay. I'm liking this. We'll add a little bit of like thumbnail. Kind of add like veins going through the body. These veins are also not accurate. I'm just gonna throw them on here. Just for fun. Raise this line a little. You have another big dog. Hello, Charlie. What you doing, bud? Oh, loves? Okay. I give love. You need to be brushed out. You're shedding real bad all over the place. Okay. Yeah, I think those veins are nice. They're adding something. I hope you can hear me pat my dog. Hello. You don't woof. You can't say hi. You really don't bark. You're a quiet dog. Quiet big dog. Don't get out of the garbage. Silly. We're gonna kind of add like the vein that's shown in the reference. Oh, it's like really bad. I should not come back down this way, maybe. Yeah, something like that. Something to the sort. So at this point, I would line a drawing normally, but to turn this on for a second. Oops. What? Oh, this layer's locked, that's why. Okay. We're gonna scoot him over to the side. This is where I get to draw armor. Which is gonna be kind of weird to draw on like a zombified body. Ooh, some nice pops. But, my followers, viewers, people in chat, it is time for a 5-minute break. I need to go get some more water. I also need to go grab a little snack. If you yourself need to go grab food, water, a snack, go to the bathroom, whatever it may be, do so in the next 5 minutes. I shall return then, and I'll turn up the music, and you guys can enjoy some Hollow Knight ambience. I will see you in 5. my mic wasn't unmuted on OBS. I've been talking to myself for like a minute. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I just wanted to say thank you to the people who followed me today. Thank you so much. You give me one more step to partner. I also want to do a mini little plug-in and say if you're interested in getting a character from me, it doesn't have to be for D&D. It could just be for fun. The little avatar you guys see me use for Twitch, the little owl girl that I'm using right now, I designed her as well. If you're interested in getting a custom character or just having any character drawn by me, check out my commissions. They are in my socials of my About Me panel. I take commissions whenever and wherever I can, on Twitter, on Instagram, on here, and even through Discord. Another plugin, if you join my Discord, you get first-hand alerts to when slots for commissions are open, and you also get announced for when I have sales. So, an example of a sale, this last Valentine's, so the entire month of February, I had a sale for couples. Didn't even have to be like romantic couples. Could have been you and your best friend, you and your favorite anime character, 2 video game characters just chilling out. I had a sale for that. I do not have a sale coming up soon, but I do have other fun little things planned, like giveaways or raffles that I sometimes do. I also want to do stream commissions, so you commission me on stream to do something, I finish it on stream, and you get to watch the entire process, and you also get to choose what I would draw with said commission. That's a fun little like point idea I also wanted to add when I get my bits all set up. But I hope you all went to the bathroom, got some food, got some water. I myself got some food that I'm going to inhale while I draw. Maybe not while I draw, but I do have food. And I had water. I drank all my water. I'm gonna have to get more on the next break. Thank you, phone. I didn't know you were still on. I thought I turned you off. Hello, Chris. Little Pushini Mo. I see. She's a baby. Oh. Una momento. Important text coming in from Mama Owl. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, my music is really loud. Whoops. There we go. I thought I locked the dog in here with me for a second, and I was gonna be really sad. Alrighty. I'm not 100% sure how much I will get done with this specific character, because a lot I do have to finish off stream that require the commissioner to be a little bit more active, and he's not responding to me right now. So I do have to wait for that. I kind of have to wait at this point in the process when I am completely done with sketching and giving him like a clean sketch of all the parts that he ordered. He ordered a safe for work nude, aka like what a Barbie doll would be if you took like all of her clothes off, you know. She kind of has like those like molded on bra and underwear. Same thing with like a safe for work nude. It just has a really simple boxers on if it's a male, bra and underwear if it's a female. Or people can request it off completely, but I only do that for 18 plus people. I don't feel comfortable giving that to a minor. He also has an armored version, which is what I'm about to draw. And we're gonna see if I rage quit or not during this, because I hate drawing armor. It is one of my weaknesses. No matter how often I draw it, no matter how many characters that I personally make for myself that I give armor. I hate it. I never like the armor that I draw. It's awful. So we're gonna switch back over to my game. Back over to the art. Oh, there it goes. Took it a second to load. Alright, let me grab my pull-out desk. Bum bum bum. Oh, it's having a little. Oh, no. Oh no, my cord fell out. Go ahead. Yes, come back to me. Drawing. Abracadabra. Oh, it did turn on, but it's taking a little time. Is everyone having a good Sunday? Because I hope you all are. If you're not, I hope my stream helped. I hope my shenanigans helped. My second monitor is taking its sweet time warming up, even though it was just on 2 seconds ago. It said no. We don't want to work today. Oh, there it goes. Welcome to my background. One of my backgrounds. Program. We're gonna drag you down here. Full screen mode you. There we go. We're back. Okay. Cool. Now I have no idea what he wants for armor. Thank you, Chris. This is always fun. I've never done this before. Or at least explained why. Or how I've done it. I've just kind of... word vomit. Imagine visual word vomit. That's my job. Okay, we're gonna take a quick peek at what the armor is. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Color scheme. Royal blue with silver and gold highlights. Royal blue side cape over right shoulder and hides a sword. The main armor is a mix between the leftmost images and the bottom right image. Okay. So it's a full suit of armor. I'm gonna kill him, first off. Second, this is gonna be really cool. This is gonna be really nice. Okay, I really like this puffy bit. Like, that is speaking to my soul. If it's not apparent. I really like this. And I really like this, like, weird skirt that it's got going on with this mini skirt underneath. Mini skirt. So is this what he wants the sword to be? Is this bone sword? I'm gonna have to ask. And then he wants a cape. Okay. Cool. Cool. So I'm assuming we're gonna keep the dragon arm out. Because if we're hiding the dragon arm, I'm gonna be personally mad because I think that's cool as hell. I think that's a really cool bit. So we're kind of just gonna zoom in on this one because I'm gonna take most of my inspiration from this outfit. I'm gonna try and see if I can't incorporate some of like the arm guard from this one. Maybe some of like this belt action. If I put the skirt up a little higher, you know? We'll see. Yeah, there's not too much from this one that's jumping out at me. So we're gonna stick to those two. Does he want a helmet? We're gonna leave the helmet off for right now. I'm gonna ask him, and then we'll see what he wants. If he's awake. If. Oh my gosh, my Discord won't work. Bum bum. Do you want a helmet for... There we go. Okay. Now we wait. If he wants one, I will add one probably off stream. So yeah. Oh, but if he wants that cape on, it's gonna like hide the puffy sleeve. That's what I like the most. Listen, Amazon Prime. It's okay for them to watch 12 hours of Hell's Kitchen. Even though I'm a little concerned you're watching 12 hours worth of Hell's Kitchen, let them watch it. Hello! How are you? Oh my god. Oh my god, my brain is not working. My brain just shut off. Give it a second to reboot. It does not want to wake up or work now. How are you, Michael? How are you doing? Okay, we're gonna get back to this. So he wants the right arm with the cape, right? Yes. I like how this cape looks. We're gonna do this. We're gonna take his image. We're gonna do that. That works. Control D. Deselect. Hello. If your Amazon shuts off again, just send it to me. It's not what I wanted. I wanted a new thingy. Oh, my like setup is different. Interesting. Nice. I was doing that yesterday. I was retypologizing quite literally all yesterday and I wanted to cry. My wrist hated it. And my fingers are still sore from clicking. There's like a collar. Oop, this is like a big brush. Got like a collar situation going on. I'm only gonna draw half of this. Mirror it. It's got kind of like a bulbous form. Suits of armor are so weird. I'm gonna say that now. They're so weird. I can't tell where this ends. I feel like it ends here. We're gonna say it ends there. Well, there's like a line that runs up the middle. Then he's got like a belt also going across. We're gonna see if I can't mix the pants of the top version with the top of the bottom version, if that makes sense. So we're gonna go with the belt that's right here. go with this belt. That'll hopefully line up. If not, it's fine. And then we're gonna add like this weird bottom metal skirt that's here. That'll kind of act as the bottom of this area. Unless we want to add that, we could actually, and just add it like this. Add it coming out of the middle. Yeah, that's an interesting shape. And then add, do I want pants? Obviously he's gonna have pants. He can't not have pants. Are you gonna show off the Halo models? Hand them over. I wanna see the Halo models. I've never played Halo. I've seen people play it. I've never played it myself though. I'm not sure how he wants this like bottom leg armor to look like. Because he really doesn't give me good references for the bottom leg armor, so we're just kind of fudge it. Make up our own design. We're gonna add these like buckles too. Oh, my cursor. Where's my cursor? Ooh, hiccups. Those aren't fun. Okay, these knee braces have a really interesting shape that I like, and it's also the only knee braces that I kind of have a reference for. So we're gonna follow them. They have this like interesting shape too. Kind of look like this. Maximum knee movement. And they've got like a belt that I'll kind of hint at back here. Cool. And then we'll do the inside of this leg armor. I have no idea what I want the design for this leg armor to be either. Because this one has its legs covered by this like skirt, and this just kind of has like a weird boot. Can't see his legs in here either. He's wearing jeans! Damn. Didn't know jeans were a thing in medieval time. Now then I know. I'm lying. That's a joke. That's not real. Please don't take that as real. Gonna apply some 3D-ness here. Nice. Also with these like, oops. Armor is so weird because it's form-fitting but not. Do you know what I mean? I hope so. A little bit like a decorative trim here. I'm assuming where it like separates, but we're just gonna call it decorative trim. I can't draw the second line to save my life. There we go. He's wearing pointy shoes. That's gross. Who would want to wear I'm not kidding. These shoes come down like this. That's kind of gross. But we're gonna do it anyways because it kind of looks funny. It looks funky. We're gonna give him a little bit of articulation here because I know folding plates were a thing on the foot. Folding plates were like a big thing on the foot. We're gonna point those bad boys inwards. Cool. Cool beans. Okay, now we're gonna work on this cape that he wants. I will comply, however, and I should actually just flip this now. Because we're not gonna be able to see the cape. The side with the cape on, we're not gonna... God damn it. There we go. Okay. Because we're not gonna be able to see like this whole side with the cape on. So we're just gonna work on the left side for now and do the arm sleeve puff that I like so much. I don't know why I like it. I just do. It's an interesting shape. Leave me alone. It's kind of, I feel like it's a little redundant for like a dragonborn to wear sleeves. It probably is redundant, but beggars can't be choosers. It's an interesting shape and I like it, so we're gonna draw it. That's my mental process. If I like the shape of it, I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna indicate the little like sleeve puffs. And then we're gonna give him his pauldron. I know that word. It's interesting. Give him his little like pauldron here. This is an awful shape. This does not look right. We're gonna turn this the other way. There we go. Cave these little bad boys in and then like a carve. Complete the trim. Bam, there we go. And then we're gonna give like a little bit of a sneak peek. Gonna give that little buckle right there to show that it is attached to the body. I'm gonna redo these sleeves. I don't like the shape of them. They droop down more. They have a little bit more droopiness to them. I can't draw it the other direction, so we're gonna cheat. There we go. That looks better. I'm gonna copy that. There we go. Not sure what kind of shirt this dude has on underneath because we kind of can't tell. I feel like, oops, we need to erase this bit because the breastplate comes down further. Section that off. We're gonna bring this in a tad bit more too. Maybe end it off around here. Notice how I never use the eraser. I only select transparent areas. I'm too lazy to flip my pen over. Okay. I'm liking this this sleeve shape a little more. Oh, why am I connecting it all the way out here? His arm is here. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I'm really liking that. Then we're gonna leave this part of the arm open. I don't give a fuck what he says. This looks cool with only the upper arm covered. I keep getting tagged for Genshin leaks. And I have like 20 pings that I don't want to check. Oh, my footrest like got away from me. I also want to do, I think, the skirt option, but for only this half of the body. We're gonna do this a little. Then we're gonna kind of like tatter it as well. Make it a little frayed, a little worn. There we go. Yeah, this is looking good. This is a belt, so we have to remind ourselves. So we'll add a little bit more detail later when it comes to that. This belt come out and over the sheet of metal. Okay. Yeah, this is looking good. I'm gonna angle this a little bit differently. This pauldron's bugging me with the way it's sitting on his shoulder. I'm just gonna tilt it out just a little bit more. Bring it up too. Nice. Perfect. This one also has like some fringe underneath. I'm wondering. That would look too visually busy. Never mind. We're not gonna do that. I lied. So now, I wonder if he actually wants me to draw pants on this character or not. Put some folds in. Okay, now we're going to hit Control A, Control C, Control V, and flip. Okay. And then we're gonna play this fun little game of erasing. Like I said, I only wanted that like skirt part to be on one half of the body. This other half gets the other side of the pants. Add the other fold. And we're gonna cut off the cape here. We're gonna erase this whole bit. Do another layer. Oops, not clip layer. We're gonna add another layer on top. It is still snowing. It is 7 p.m. for me, right? 7:06, and it is full on snowing outside in April. If any of that sticks to the ground and freezes, and I can't get to school tomorrow, I'm gonna be in big trouble. Okay, and I really like this cape. These references, I'm in love. Listen, if I can't get to school, that is not good. I am maxed out for my missing hours because of my little ER trip I took last week on Monday. So if I cannot get to school on Monday, I automatically fail my classes and I have to retake them. And I do not want to do that because I'm already behind on classes. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Back to this. So there's like this giant, I almost want to like erase more of this, but we will get to that. It's got like another giant collar bit going on. Yeah, I don't want to fail classes or any more of them for that matter. So he's got like this giant collar going on. It like quite literally drapes down his shoulder. We're gonna dramatize it as. And then he's got like this shoulder tassel thingy going on. We're gonna kind of lead off with. Give it a little button. And then here I'm a little confused because it comes inward. We're gonna make it come in a little so that it can be attached. This. Give it a belt so that it can hook on. Erase some of those extra details. Whoops. We're gonna tatter the end of that as well. We're gonna kind of hide it behind his leg. Give it a little bit of dimension. Does not mean to erase that fold. So we're gonna. This is where I can merge it with the other layer now. So I can erase that bit. As well as that. Part of the reason why I like it is because it has these two little like eye hooklets. So we're gonna make attachments for the belt. And then we're going to connect them up to the shoulder. It has two little tassels as well that like hang down. Nice. Those aren't straight down. But yeah. Looking fine. He's got a lot of drip on him, and you know what? I'm liking it. It's fine. It can stay. To add the back half of the cloak. We're actually gonna kind of hide more of this now that I think about it. Be more mysterious. And then I also have to design a sword, but he did not say what he wants the sword to look like. So I might wait until my commissioner responds to me and see what he wants. Rip this up as well. We're gonna draw a helmet and we're gonna base it. This one doesn't have a helmet, does he? No. He does have like another inside collar, so we're gonna add a bit of that. I have to go back and add that belt detail too. Here we go. Nice. And then we also need to add like the scabbard sword, so or the scabbard belt, so like that can come down this way. Erase the inside. We also get to add another adjustment belt that kind of like hangs right here. A lot of belts. Here we go. There we go. Nice. We're gonna allude to like the back part of this being drawn together. Fix that a little bit. Add a little bit more dimension to there. This is a cool part I can do. We're gonna add something called a mask, and we're going to black out the areas that are hidden by the armor. So we can kind of see in full what this will look like. Ooh, he looking snazzy. For a dead person, at least. Clean up this area a little bit more. Maybe add some of that, like, fringe that I'd seen. Just haphazardly. We can, like, maybe connect the pauldron to, like, this. Add another adjustment part, because you can never have enough belts in D&D. I know he did say he wanted some of, like, this detail. So we're gonna kind of add that in on one side. It's quite literally like a ball. Leaf. like more ornate leaves up here. It's like another leaf. More leaves. Added like another branch right here. Diamond. Curves that this way. Another leaf. Add maybe like the tip of another one right there. Yeah, that seems about right. Add like another leaf. My family returned back my VR set. I have to turn it off. Nice, there we go. Okay. Now that we've got those details drawn on, I'm not going to copy them to the other side, just because that'd be a little bit too much work right now, but we are going to like continue the pattern down here. We're going to add the leaves and maybe be that about it. We're going to add that swirl again. Add like the bud, the leaves. And with things like this, people always get lost in the detail. They try adding so much of it into it. I also really like this little part right here, so I think actually maybe I do it again. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that symbol on the shoulder. So we're going to carve out this. When I see people try to draw like intricate details, I see them always get caught up in like the accuracy of it, specifically lace. I see a lot of beginner artists get caught up in trying to do lace, and my best advice to you, don't do that to yourself. Do like general shapes for it, right? Like this isn't super detailed, but you can tell it will be just by the shapes I give it, the few shapes I do pull out. I am gonna call you out. Because from far away, do you see how detailed that is? Like, do you see how like nice and fancy it looks? But up close, really, it's just like a bunch of the same repeating lines. So I think I'm done with this guy for now. I like flush out this like bump that's right there. It's really annoying me. There we go. I am gonna call you out. Don't get caught up in small details. Do general shapes and you'll get further in your art. You can come back later and carve out details like I'm doing now. By carve out, I like literally mean just putting more detail into your art, or putting more detail in general into a piece of art. Sweet. I also have a funny feeling I'm gonna have to design a helmet for him. So we're gonna do one anyways, and we're straight up just gonna kind of copy this one, because I think that's really nice. So we're gonna give him like a helmet, and we're gonna copy his head, just his head. And we're gonna plop it over here. Lower down the opacity. I'm gonna throw this into a folder of its own. I'm also gonna throw all of these into a folder. Throw this into a folder. Lower down the opacity. Would it be funny to have his ears out? Should I keep his ears out of the helmet or stick them in? Cut him out of the helmet, but there's like a hinge right here. I feel like. Give myself this like middle guideline right here. These like vents, I feel like these are just vents in the mask. I've never learned the anatomy of a helmet and like what these little holes do, other than like making them look like a cheese grater. They look like a cheese grater to me. And then I'm also going to copy this. That was really fast. It's a super quick, simple helmet. Line this up. Oops, cancel. And we'll just level this bad boy out. Kind of widen it a little bit so it fits snugly on his head. And we're gonna keep his ears poking out, and I'm gonna do that same trick. Mask it, grab black. This is giving me like Shrek vibes. Cause doesn't Shrek have like his like little ogre ears pointing out of his hat, of his helmet? This is giving me Shrek vibes. Hold up. Let me. Where's my mouse? This is giving me Night Shrek vibes from when he goes and saves Fiona. And he has his like little ogre ears pointing out of the helmet. Please tell me you know what I mean. Please tell me I'm not like delusional. Okay, maybe he doesn't have his ears popping out of his helmet. But I give you this. Where'd it go? Where's it at? Oh, look. Do you see this resemblance? Like, just the eyes. It's the eyes popping out of the helmet for me. We're gonna leave that there because I think it's really funny. Also have to erase this middle line. I just made Shrek. I quite literally just made Shrek. Looking at this. We're gonna add more details. This is great. I made Shrek, guys. I feel like that bone thingy that he gave me is supposed to be the sword. I think this is supposed to be the sword that he wants, but he didn't tell me. I have a funny feeling it's supposed to be though. Like a bone-based sword. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna draw a really shitty bone sword. That is not how you spell helmet. Helmet. Sword. Fun fact, I couldn't say sword right for a good long time because of Minecraft. Because I thought sword was pronounced sword because of a joke that somebody made while playing Minecraft, and now I can't say it any other way. For the longest time, I could only say sword and not sword. So it's got like a weird skull base. What if it's like a snake skull? This also helps to have reference of a skull, but I'm gonna wing it. Okay, we've got like this weird skull thingy going on. I like it. So we're gonna keep it. And then it kind of has this big old curve. Has its neck portion. Then it starts off, we're gonna draw the longest one first. The longest like spinal bone, I guess. And then we're gonna copy it because I'm lazy. Pull it over and like shorten it. Paste. Rotate it a little bit. Shorten it. Paste. Rotate. Welcome to the life of an artist where you just copy paste everything. Okay, paste. Oh, that's a weird. No, we're just gonna move, rotate, deform. Deform. Okay. And then we're just gonna do the same thing, and we're just gonna kind of imply. They do kind of get a bit thicker as we go to the bottom. Shape off the tops of these spinal bones. We're gonna add like the curve of the vertebrae in between. See what I mean by like really, really shitty, really, really badly drawn lines? Because I'm not adding a lot of detail, but this looks detailed. We're gonna add the vertebrae. We're gonna leave out the tops of the vertebrae down here because this is supposed to be like the handle area. I thought the skull was growing on me, but it's really not. Maybe it is. Maybe I just gotta erase some of this. Put a different nose shape. Draw on some of the teeth that I gave it. Draw on the cheekbone. Like the ear hole back here. Yeah, that's not looking bad. We're gonna enhance it a little. I have no idea how big this sword is, to be honest. We're just gonna leave it like this. Okay. So, this I actually did not take as long as I thought it was gonna take me. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna end stream here. I do have another idea in mind, but it's a little boring. I am, however, going to do this just to kind of see everything in a black. Oh, he's looking crispy. Oh. Wonder. Oh, it will let me do it down here. Interesting. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm gonna send this off to the person who commissioned this. Okay, coolio. Okay. I have one of two ideas. I can either show you more art that I'm currently working on. It is not a custom character, but it is personal art that I've been working on. I've been working on getting reference sheets for some of my characters, and I currently have one left to do. Or I can work on another character creation that has been like in the works for about a year, but I haven't been able to start on him until recently. So what would you guys be interested in seeing? Would you be interested in seeing more of a different styled character that I would be creating? And when I say different styled character, I literally mean different. This is really gory D&D stuff, right? Versus the character that I do have left remaining, who is a very sweet ice themed boy who is named Junpei. Little boy. Because I unfortunately I can't move past this point on this commission until the commissioner responds to me, and if he wants anything changed on it or anything added, I have to wait, essentially. I'm leaning towards doing the reference sheet, but that means I have to access files that are on my tablet. You would vote both. You would vote to see either Junie or Anabi being drawn, because I have to draw Anabi. Only problem is that the other files are on my tablet, and my tablet is being used as a second monitor right now. So I'd have to unplug everything, transfer files over, and then draw. And I currently don't have anything fishing around in my brain that I can, like, create a custom character out of. Unless we wanted to do, like, one of those, create an OC based off of my Spotify playlist type deal. That's, like, all over TikTok. My napkins just fell off my table. I have so many notifications on LinkedIn. Oh boy. based off of my favorite food, I don't have a favorite food. I love food in general. Ooh, my nose is like running a little. Favorite drink? My favorite drink is lemonade. I already have a character based off of lemonade, which is really funny. We could switch to a game stream and play some Hollow Knight for like about an hour. Oh, my nose keeps running. I honestly thought this drawing would take me longer. I'm not even gonna lie. My own, what's the word? My own abilities have surprised me. Oh, my Sour Patch Kids. Oh, help them. I could draw some of my characters if people were willing to see them. Congrats, I'm proud of you. I'm trying to get the Sour Patch Kid out of my bottle. Out of my drink. Claps. Claps for finishing your master's notes, because I could never. I could, like, peruse the unfinished art that I have. And see if I could finish something. That's spicy. I could. I'm thinking about it, but I don't want to like completely switch over. I'm trying to see if I have like a character I could draw, or like an unfinished sketch that I have that I could finish. But a lot of these sketches I cannot show on Twitch. I would be banned instantaneously. Any of her that's unfinished? No. Nope. Oh, not that. That's cursed. Get it out of here. Well, I really like don't have any unfinished sketches. So, no. I finished that. Why is that uncolored? Okay, chat, you have to help me out. Do I continue drawing, or do I open up Hollow Knight? Cause I'm stuck on what to do. I don't. One more doodle. Then Hollow Knight. Okay, bet. You pronounced it like hollow, like holographic, but it's okay. I don't know who to draw. Ow. Like whacked myself on the face with my pen. Do I draw? Okay. Okay. Do I draw an older character of mine, or do I draw somebody newer that I have? I'm gravitating towards a newer character. I have someone I can draw that I have little to no art of because they are newer. They are a new persona of mine. I just need to get art of her. Okay, Twitch, you can't. Twitch. Okay. Here's the thing, Twitch. Do not ban me for this. We're gonna like zoom in very fast. Okay, we're good. We're gonna draw my Horizon OC Rhodey, because she has absolutely no art of her, and I love her a lot, and I have info dumped about her several times to people, and I feel bad for it. Twitch, don't ban me! Twitch! Okay. I'm gonna leave it right there. I don't want Twitch to ban me. We're gonna do like a mini headshot. Okay. Chat. If I go silent, it's because I got lost in the sauce and my brain is going with the flow and it does not want to be interrupted. So if I go quiet, I apologize. But Rhodey, spelt R-H-O-D-I, Rhodey, is from the Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West world. And I made her after the second game because I had no inspiration to make a character based off of the land from the first game. Not because the land wasn't interesting there, but nothing like super jumped out at me to make a character. It was only after the second game that I was inspired to make a character. Because the new area, mwah, beautiful. It's based off of like Utah, Nevada, California, Southern California area, and it is so pretty. If you ever get a chance, just look up videos of gameplay, because holy crap, I would buy a PlayStation 5 just to replay this game, because it is so pretty. It is so stupidly pretty. I could look at it for hours, and I have, because I have over 100 hours in the game, and I've already completed everything. nearly everything. I'm waiting for that leaked DLC to come out. So we're gonna draw like a 3/4 view of Rhodey. And you guys get to see a little bit more of my art process that isn't character creation work. A really cool feature that all of my characters have, that are like my main characters that I personally identify with, have all of the piercings that I do in real life, which I think is really cool, including my little avatar that I'm using right here. The only piercing I don't have that appears on my avatar is the tongue piercing, because that is a planned one that I have yet to get the courage for, because those hurt a lot. If anyone has a tongue piercing, I applaud you. I could never. At least not yet. Not soon. I think I'm gonna wait until my industrial, which is my most recent piercing, is fully healed until I get a tongue piercing. Because the healing process of a tongue piercing is wild. You can't eat like solids for like a month. I need a bigger brush, please. Listen, Nova, I know you're a simp, okay? No need to call yourself out. Hello, Chris. Oh, that's not the right color. Ah, that's not the right button. Hotkeys are failing me. I drew her industrial on the wrong side in the reference sheet. I'm just not realizing that. That's okay. It's not like I can't just flip her reference and she still wouldn't be pretty symmetrical. Because fun fact, she doesn't have any legs. Rhodey is legless. You can call her Legolas. A hat. This is a tiny ass brush. So funny. Please laugh at my jokes. That was awful. Don't laugh at that. I get to add like all her fun beads in her hair now that she has. She's from the wilderness. Collects things. Like wire and sticks them in her hair. Because, you know, who doesn't do that? There we go. Oh, I don't have any of my like pre-saved colors. That's like a blush color, right? Life on the nose, tip of the ear, little bit on the chin. I'll blur this a little. This is a little too much. Oh, my blur tool. It's like up on my other screen. Bring you down. multiply. Get a bigger brush. Now she looks alive. Oops. Bam. I think this might be where I end stream. Because I didn't realize I was at 3 hours. And I do have an 8 a.m. tomorrow. We're just gonna clean up like the border here just a little bit. Fix up the colors. Get it a little bit nicer. Okay, well, there's my child. There's one of my children that I have. I have many children. One of them who is my Twitch persona. I can like briefly show off like her prosthetics if I just like go this way, because y'all can't see the preview, which is my saving grace. So yeah, those are like her legs. She doesn't have legs. And I designed those. And I'm never drawing them again. Because there's so much detail. It's okay though, because I love them. Give them little hearts. Smooches. I'm not gonna deface my own art. But there's my judgmental child. I'll give her little hearts. Maybe that'll make her seem nicer. Even though she's glaring at you with murderous intent. Not really. She just wants you to leave her alone. I'm gonna save this out before I forget. Oh goodness. I have so many folders on my computer. And we're gonna save a PNG of this as well before I forget. Okay, and then I'm going to... We're gonna switch over to chatting, because guess what, chat? I know I said I was gonna play a little bit of Hollow Knight, but I still have a little bit of homework to do, and I don't want to go to bed at 2 a.m. I don't want to do that. Not tonight. So, this is where I'm gonna end stream. I thank you all so much for coming out and joining me and listening to me ramble on about how I do my character creation. Next stream will be Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard. Look out for the schedule because I am making one and I'm sticking to it this week, whether I like it or not. Friday, there will be no stream. Neither will there be a stream Sunday. There might be one, but it'll be extremely short just because this weekend I'm heading off to a convention and I will be very, very tired afterwards. And I know I will have something called con depression and con crud, for those who know what it is. For those who don't, con depression is just being very sad after heavily socializing over the weekend and not having said socialization. Con crud is the cold that you get after going to conventions after being around sweaty, stinky humans for 6+ hours. And you know what? I'm looking forward to it because I miss my conventions. I miss it all. So, without further ado, follow my social medias. Follow me here on Twitch. Join my Discord to get updates about my art and when I go to stream. And thank you so much to the 2 new people who followed me. And I'm gonna leave you guys on that note. Thank you so much for coming out, and I will see you on Wednesday for some Hollow Knight. Bye-bye!